time sensitive. Now, if you want to stick around, we'll do a little Q&A and go from there. And I'll answer all your questions to the best of my abilities. So Red Panda Pie says it right. That's a good news for Celsius. It's good news for everybody. And not only that, FTX also came out and said that they're going to make everybody whole. Now, they're going to try to make everybody whole on the November 2022 prices. What are you going to do? But it's a lot better than zero, so we'll take it. Shark Puncher's here. Shaolin's here. Hey, Rob, maybe this is the crypto engineer, but staking plus project developers plus no burner slashing equals fiat. Am I wrong? You're not incorrect, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know. I just know that most of the cryptos out there are pretty much a gamble. So as long as everybody understands that, then I think we're okay. Oh my God, Mullet's here. You know that the bull run's not too far away. We're not as enlightened as you are. And there's Mullet being Mullet. Any word any more of our crypto on Voyager? Nothing from Voyager. It's amazing. FTX didn't do anything, and all of a sudden they're like, we're going to make everybody whole. November 2022 prices. All right. Celsius comes out. We're going to make as many people as we possibly can whole. Voyager, not too long ago, I think it was, I want to say 5 months ago, 6 months ago, they gave us 35% in the ability, also the assumption that they were going to go after Three Arrows Capital and that stupid trust me bro uncollateralized loan and give us more of the funds back. Haven't heard anything else. I'll let you know when I hear. But yeah, 35%. Thanks for the pittance. Kevin says, any thoughts on Star Atlas? Star Atlas is a game that's being developed on Solana. I don't have any opinion on that. I don't own any of it. So, of course, on this channel, I'm super biased. So I don't own it. I don't really talk about it. The graphics look fantastic. I don't even know if they're in a beta. Can people play it right now? I haven't really followed it that much. So not too much there. Can't say any much. Steve, thanks for becoming a member. But, you know, I appreciate it. Moon is old school to Jupiter and beyond. Very funny. Oh, no. Nuno says, Rob, there's a rumor that Richard Hart is creating a potential future stable coin on the Pulse chain, which is starting with a value very close to zero. Let Richard Hart do what Richard Hart does. Always an interesting find. Rob, Preston Issue Rule, which is a very narrow-minded view of the world. If you'd ever live in a third country, live in a party, you might have a different opinion. As far as what? As far as electricity use? I think that's what we just talked about and why I thought it was so important that Bitcoin mining uses that electricity that would otherwise be wasted. So I don't know what the problem is. Why is Theta moving so slow moving? Seems like they have good projects. Yeah, it's amazing to me, right? You have great projects like Illuvium, for example, right? Illuvium was over $1,000 a token. Now they actually have a real game that came out, and you can actually use a token in the game. Hasn't its all-time high. So again, I think in our sector here in crypto digital assets, it's really just speculation. It seems like when there's actual real-world utility, take helium, for example. Helium beforehand, before it moved on the Solana blockchain, probably did, I think it did better than what it is now. And it actually has a working product, and you can sign up for their service and $20 unlimited talk and text and data plan. I know it's in Florida, so it's crazy. That's just how it is. Good question. Hey, Rob, dubious, but if you had to guess, how many products do you think will be released on Tenset this year in the gem section? I've talked to Jonash over there at Tenset, and so far, Percana did great. Ivan Pay, still waiting for a listing. And the next one, I can talk a little bit about, but I shouldn't. Looking pretty good. I think there's, for this year, at least 2 to 3 more, at least. But will they all be winners? No. They won't all be winners because that's impossible to do. Let's see. Let's see. Rob asks, did he talk about Celsius or is it coming? No one cares about this energy BS. We talked about Celsius, and it's a good thing. Brian says, man, I appreciate your channel as a resource, given the news, but how can you talk so Caligari, talk about Project Rug Pulls, making it sound like just another day, set a Ben's precedent. Well, I don't know if Jupiter was a rug pull. I think that's the only thing, the new project that we talked about. And as a matter of fact, it's still going, and price is actually appreciating. And I actually just used Jupiter yesterday. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see. Zoran says, what's the point to trade ETH and Bitcoin for fiat money if you really believe in crypto? It's a good point. It's something that I struggle with, because if you really look at it, and we've talked about this before. Let me show you. So if you go to Ben's site, I highly recommend you guys, you can sign up this, lump sum, DCA, equal amounts, all this stuff. It's all free to do a simulation and just see how things would do. Like we talked about this yesterday, like Bitcoin, $1,000 on, let's do today, 4 years past before the halving. Look at this. You would have lost not the purchasing power. Well, your purchasing power did go down, actually. You essentially lost 60% of your value in a couple of months. And that's awful, right? And if you're like living day to day on Bitcoin, this is not the greatest thing. However, if you have a longer time horizon, it works out pretty well. And I think that's the big thing, is because a lot of people, not you guys, if you're here right now, you have a pretty long time horizon. You're here before the halving. I appreciate you guys because you're not the tourists. I had to deal with those people coming in relatively soon. Look at this. You'd be up almost 7x at the peak. Of course, you would have, lost a little bit, but you'd still be up 3x as it took a big dive. And then over here, 7x. And even as it went down, if you just fell asleep, you're still up 2x. Try doing that in S&P 500 or precious metals or bonds, And then, of course, the low point, it'd still be up almost 2x. And then today you'd be, 4.5x, somewhere around there. So it's a good point about, what's the point to trade ETH and Bitcoin for fiat if we really believe in crypto? You can, but remember that some people's investment goals are just to make a little payoff. Because, hey, if you got credit card debts at like 9.99% to 38% or whatever craziness that's out there, maybe it would behoove you a little bit to pay off those debts first and go from there if you can't wait for those long cycles. So that's it. French Toaster says, I'm a tourist. My plane has just been delayed for a long time. If you're here right now, you're not. I'm telling you right now. The people that are going to come in towards the end of 2024, those are the ones I just cannot. Not that I can't stand them. It's just that I'm getting older. And there's only so much I can take because I know what's going to happen. I can see it. It's just going to be, especially when I sell, it's going to be, this boomer just sold and he's paper hands. And that's going to be flooding the comment section. I'm just like, all right. See you in the bear market, geniuses. Rob, please do link. Sure, let's do link. Link, I got to tell you, had quite a run today. I want to say it's up. Yeah, look at that. 10% in 24 hours. 30% in the week. I totally missed that. If you're looking for the RWA play, the real world asset play, Chainlink's is your project. I'm just telling you right now. I've been buying that since 2017. I sold a big chunk in 2021, but I've been reaccumulating since 2022. Doing okay. Anyhow, Chainlink. So let's do link. All right. So we put $1,000 into Chainlink in 2020. And over here, doing pretty good. Almost 7x again. Holy sweet Mary and Joseph, look at that. 18x. And this is the power of altcoins, right? It just depends on your risk tolerance. This is why I love doing the show with me, Ben, and Guy, because we're all have different risk tolerances. I'm the more degenny of the bunch. It's just true. Guy's kind of like in the middle, and Ben's the conservative. And thank God he's there, because I'd love to hear his opinion to keep me out of craziness that I probably do. And I got to tell you, if I would have listened to Ben about buying Bitcoin in 2022 and all these crazy alts that I did, I'd be up massively. Trust me on this one. Some of these alts that I got into, still not back. It's just how it is. But anyhow, Chainlink was one of them. I did pretty good in that one. But yeah, 18x. And then coming here. Now today, it would still be up 6x from all the way back then. So this is what I think it's important to take some profits and reaccumulate and sell off and back and forth. Yeah. No. Let's see. Hey, Rob, do you own any SKL, IOTX, ACH, LCX? No, I don't. I own a lot of stuff. I don't own that. Does that mean that it's bad stuff? No, it just means that I have no idea what it is. And maybe it would be great stuff. But I own a lot of different cryptos. Let's see. All right. Whatever. Rob, please do dot. That's sure. Pith has done good. Well, all right. All right. So yeah, let's do dot, and then let's jump over to the TANGEM channel and do some giveaways, huh? So let's see here. I don't think Polkadot is as good. Oh, I was totally incorrect. Totally incorrect. Timing. Well, not the first time I've been wrong, that's for sure. So $1,000 in August. Yeah. But I want to tell you, I think, yeah. I don't think Polkadot came out until 2020. This is why. So like we're talking about, what was the price? The asset price was $4 back then on August 23rd. Okay. So here, $1,000. You would have been sideways for a bit, maybe a little bit. Actually went pretty good for you. 1,300. And up you go. Oh, look at that. Hey-oh. You'd be up 12x. That's pretty good. Not as good as Chainlink, I don't think, but hey, not too bad. Then, of course, you could have, which is what most people do. They write it all the way up and write it all the way down and write it back up, 13x. And then today, you're not doing so hot. So for 4 years of holding Polkadot, you could have done a heck of a lot better. I mean, you're still up, but I mean, come on, it's crypto. All right, everybody. So that's it for today. So look, like and subscribe, all the good stuff. Now there's a link in the description for the TANGEM video, which will do the giveaway, which we do live, and we'll go from there. So thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it, everybody. See you guys on the other channel.